what's up? This is Learn That Fill, lesson number 2. So you guys have been asking me what other fills I use, and a lot of you guys comment on the fill I just did. And for those of you who watch most of my videos, which I hope you do, that's one of my most popular fills that I do. I probably do it in every single video. I don't know, it's just one of my favorites. It fits in with everything. So I figured I'd show you guys how I do it. It's actually pretty simple. Right before I started recording, I was trying to slow it down, and I was actually messing up a lot because now I'm trying to think of what I'm playing, and I'm not used to doing that anymore. Now it's just muscle memory, so I'm just used to doing everything without even thinking about it. But I will attempt to break it down for you guys. It's actually pretty simple. So I'm going to play it right now without the metronome, and I'll just slowly decrease the speed as much as I can to show you guys. I'm going to leave out the kick for now. It's just going to be my hands. And so yeah, here it goes. Alright, so that's about as slow as I'm going to show it to you guys. So now is the breaking down of it part. So I'm just going to split up into a few sections. The first section is just going to be 4 hits. 3 on the snare, 1 on the rack, and you start with the left hand. So it's... Right, so that's the first part right there. And then right after that, because you're ending with your right, you come back with your left with 2 hits on the snare again. So it's... Okay, so here's what we have so far. Okay? And you notice that my left hand is sticking up, so after that you're going to go on the rack with the left. So first it was with the right, now it's the left. So here is it really slow from the beginning. Okay? So that's what we have so far. And here's the next part. After that, your left hand is up, so you're going to hit it with the rack tom with your left hand. Okay? So that's what it is. So this is the first part. So far we have 3 parts. Here's the first part. I'm doing it like a robot now. It's not even flowing. Let me try that again. Okay? So that's what we have so far. So after that, after the 2 hits on the snare, you're just going to do 2 hits on the floor, and then you're done. So here is it again, really slow. In the beginning, you might be a little confused because you're starting with your left hand, and a lot of people aren't used to doing that. But yeah, no, practice it a bunch of times and you'll get it. So here's again, I'll break it down into the parts. The first part is just 4 hits, 3 on the snare, 1 on the rack, starting with your left hand. Okay, and then again, part 2 is left hand again, 2 hits on the snare. Part 3 is rack and then 2 hits on the snare, starting with your left. Part 4 is 2 hits on the floor with your right. So here it is. Now with the kick, you can pretty much do whatever you want. I actually have to play through it because I don't remember what I do. Again, I'm not thinking of it. So I'm going to play through it once, then I'll just go through it again. And I'll break it down. Alright, so I just do a constant beat. That's what I do. Alright, so you could choose to do that, or you could just do like a 1 and 3 on the kick. You could do a 2 and 4, or you could just do it constant. You could do whatever you want. You don't even have to use the kick if you don't want to. Again, like, I'm showing you stuff that I do, but it doesn't have to be exactly what I'm doing, you know? Make it your own. You could always switch it up. You could switch up the toms. You could do everything on the snare, add some hi-hat, add in the cymbals, pretty much anything really. But yeah, that is lesson number 2, and I'll just take it away with a few beats. Just so you know, I'm playing to a metronome at 120 BPM when I'm just going through it. So here it goes again.